Oh, he's already there. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, there you are. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You
Now,
look you look
huh?
fabulous. You look fabulous, by the way.
Oh, I just threw this on in 5 minutes. You know how it is. I've got to do it. There's no getting around it. I was trying to get around it, and she said, it ain't working. Get put that hat on and that lip gloss and get back in front of that camera. I was trying to sneak Larry in there. She's like, no, 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 not just yet. Just leave Larry for walking around. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Now I know you're recovering and all of that. I don't want to do that this show. I want it to be more. If you want to mention it, let talk about it. What's uplifting about it? You know, 'cause,
Absolutely.
most of the time when they think of us, they just think we're gonna go partying and having sex and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and which we're gonna be doing all of that anyway. But they don't need to know that. That ain't none of their
No, it's
business.
not.
So now I'm going to call you Allan Scott.
Sure.
So I'm going to say, are you from Ottawa or are you from Montreal?
Ottawa.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you, and then I'm going to do a little bit of talking at the beginning, just about 30 seconds of talking, and then I'm going to introduce you, and then you can just say your name and where you're from, and then I'll get into talking to you about a little bit about Pride. How was your day? And it'll be about 5 minutes, 6 minutes long.
Sure.
Just make it fabulous about you, how you feel, not what I want you to feel. You
Yes.
understand? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we've already started recording. So I'm going to go ahead and do my little pitch, and then you come in. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. Thank you guys so much for our Pride Month pop-in series. I'm going to be popping in around the world, talking to my friends and different people about what pride means to them and what are they most looking forward to this year. After the pandemic, we've all been through a lot, and we could use a little, fun and happiness and just a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And today I invited one of my good friends from Ottawa, Mr. Allan Scott, on the show, and we're going to talk to him just a minute. So, hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, Stephanie. I'm good. How are you, girl?
I'm wonderful. Now, can you tell our audience what's your name? Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. It's Allan Scott.
Okay. And you're from?
Ottawa.
Okay. Now, we're doing little pop-ins around the world to actually ask people, not just the LGBTQ spirit pronoun community, but just different people about what pride means to them if they are celebrating pride. And as we can see that you do celebrate pride, so what does it actually mean to you?
It means being able to be my authentic self and without fear of persecution or judgment. And I feel like that's so important even today. I came out in 2006 and in a small town high school, and it was very taboo. You did not talk about it. Um, I've really had to embrace who I am, as a gender fluid gay man, and really use that to empower myself to help others empower themselves. Um, Coming from a small town, I was bullied, harassed, put through the ringer, and it wasn't until recently actually that I really started to embrace who I am, and my pride has really just helped elevate that in myself.
Well, it's a wonderful thing that, it's great that we can now at least have this conversation, whether or not people agree or disagree. We're now having this out and loud, open conversation everywhere. And this is something that's been needed for a very long time. Now, this year, I think, when is Pride in Ottawa? In July?
August, I believe.
August. Now, what are you looking forward to the most? Not just the parties and the carrying on, but what do you think, how do you feel about this Pride? What are you looking forward to?
Well, being somebody that's never really celebrated Pride before, I'm looking forward to just celebrating, myself and my community, and, really embracing each other, and, treating my brothers and sisters like family, and, just having that love surrounding everybody. Because we all know what hate is like. We all know what that feels like. Um, and coming from somebody who grew up in a small town, yeah, I got that every day of my life, and
Mhm.
yeah, I'm looking forward to just celebrating my myself and my true identity without having to think, oh, is this person judging me, or is that what's that person thinking, or what's this person thinking? I can just be myself and not give a shit about what other people think.
This, you know what, Alan? It's a wonderful thing. When I first started doing all of this, I tell people this all the time because I want them to understand a celebrity is the one that pushed me to do this. I'm not going to say who he is, but he used to talk to me all the time on Twitter, and I used to say, this is not him, this is not him. And then he kept talking to me and talking to me, and he's the one that taught me everything that I know. Everything you see me pushing is him telling me, go in this direction, do that, do that. And it's all working now. Very smart man. And it's so weird how just from you tweeting a few things, you never know who's watching you. What I like the most is the fact that you were open and honest with yourself. And now it's time for you to celebrate yourself. After, so many of people have done us all in some very strange and terrible things to a lot of us in the community and our supporters. It's great to see that, you can recognize who you are, you can celebrate who you are, and just be who you are. And the fact that we're having this conversation now, and you're talking to somebody from your own community, and we're talking to people over there and over here in this country and that country, stuff we couldn't do before. God is good. So I want
Yeah.
to say happy Pride, Alan.
Happy
And
Pride to everybody is celebrating this year.
yeah, and you have a wonderful time. And thank you for coming on to Pronoun TV and the Stephanie Stevens Show. We will talk to you again in July about your life story. So thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.